Are y'all hip hop? I mean, really hip hop? I know you probably seen it because it was like one of the most popular-sized beefs of all time. Some people call it the first beef in rap history. The Juice Crew versus BDP. Boogie Down Production. Now, here's the true story behind that. Because I've heard the story told, and it's told with some parts that are true and some parts are omitted. Not like they purposely did it. You know, you tell a story and sometimes you just omit some stuff. So, I'll tell you the story with the parts that were omitted. You know. So, let's take it from the beginning. First off, the Juice Crew. That's Mr. Magic and Marley Marl, the hottest producer and DJ in the game. Mr. Magic's name was Sir Juice. That was his other alias. He was mostly known as Sir Juice before he was Mr. Magic. So they naturally, when he put this crew together with Marley Marl, they became the Juice Crew. Okay, Marley came along as a writer and brought in Dimples D, you know, to remake Sucker MCs, and they had Sucker DJs and all of that. But that was before, like when it first was getting started. But when the Juice Crew came, you talking about Biz, you know, MC Shan, Big Daddy Kane, The Real Roxanne, Cool G Rap, Master Ace, Craig G, Granddaddy, IU, Tragedy. You know, these, they had Glamorous in there, I think, and DJ Polo was a part of it. I mean, this was the biggest collaboration of MCs. And when people was talking about the Wu-Tang, and they was like, man, we've never seen nothing like this before. You have. It was the Juice Crew. The Juice Crew, nobody would battle them. These Queensbridge dudes would murder people. When they came out with, like, they called the posse cut, because back then, in the 80s, everything was a posse. Me and my posse on Broadway, everything was a posse. So the Symphony song came out, and they called it the posse cut, where everybody from the Juice Crew got on and spit. But nobody really had a problem with any of the songs or anybody rapping until, now this is key, I said until The Bridge came out by MC Shan and Marley Marl. And basically, the song says, we just want to tell you about a place that we're from. And none of the lyrics does it even say anything about rap started in Queensbridge. Never said that in any of the lyrics. But KRS-One, who knew this, the song was already out. They really didn't care about the song. They had their own thing they was working on. And they went to Mr. Magic to try to get the song played. And Marley Marl was there too. Because Marley had a reel that he had a whole reel of tracks that he was making. Because the thing is, when you have your drum machines, you know, you set your drums up to the tracks that you're getting ready to do. So he had a whole reel up there with all these beats that he was working on for Shan and the rest of the Juice Crew. And the guys came up there, and when Marley got there, you know, he was already telling them their song was whack and he wasn't going to play it. And then he was like, man, who was that? He was like, oh, them cats, man, they whack. You know, there's something about BDP or something. He's like, it's whack. I can't play this. I mean, he's just destroying them right in front of their face, telling them how it's garbage. And then they go back and they listening to MC Shan. They was like, man, this dude's garbage. And they playing him all day, so they went into the studio fired up. and they made South Bronx. But what had happened is, when they left, they stole one of the reels, and that reel happened to have the beats that Marley Marl was working on with the drum machine. Because, you know, everybody back then in the 80s used a drum machine where you press the button. Then you got the clap sound. You know, everybody had that machine. But some people, they do it a different way, so they know they stuff when they hear it. You know, they know, like, hey, that's mine. Like, I did that. So it's just a creative process where people know. So South Bronx come out, booming, boom, 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 boom. South Bronx, South Bronx. Cause they went to his rival DJ, Mr. Magic and Red Alert. They didn't get along. Okay, where that beef start from? Like where all radio DJs beef start from. It's something stupid. Just like I can mix better than you, you can't mix better than me. Just like that. So it's nothing real big there. But Mr. Magic had the radio show. He was the big DJ influence. So when Red Alert, like when cool DJ Red Alert got down with Boogie Down Productions, he gave them the voice they didn't have. And when he got on his radio station, he blasted South Bronx. Then he came back and like, we gonna play that again. Hit him again. South Bronx. So. The energy level was so amped. It was a problem to come to the Bronx. And then they saying, you saying Queensbridge, the rap started in Queensbridge. It never said that. He never said that at all. But the fact that Chris said it, it made it true. People listen to the song and everything. They never said it. But Chris said they said it. And he's attacking him. And he's saying it on the song, they saying it. And you can play the song and he don't say it. But people believed it. It was genius of a strategy to do. Now the whole attitude in the streets is, yeah, man, you talking about all that junk Queen rap started in the Bronx. It ain't started no Queensbridge. People followed. They jumped on board and they followed. So now you got all these people amped up. They had to come back. Queens, you know, they like, look, let me get them. You know, everybody in the Juice Crew wanted a piece of Chris, KRS-One, but Shan was chosen. You know, Shan is like, no, he's coming at me. My song is me. I'm gonna get him. That's the one I got to get him. So he came back with Kill That Noise. Kill That Noise. So when Kill That Noise came out, everybody loved the mix more than the rap, really. When Kill That Noise came out, but it didn't have the same energy as the South Bronx. So when the South Bronx record was playing, and it didn't have the same energy, you know, people were still going back listening to South Bronx. But they was like, man, Shan got to him. You know, like, yeah, that was tight. But they really loved the beat. Kill that noise. At the time, the mix and everything, more than they liked the actual rap. But they would say, okay, Shan is up. Then next came the knockout blow. There was no recovering, and I mean no recovering from The Bridge Is Over. And when The Bridge Is Over comes on, and you listen to that track, go listen to South Bronx track, then come back and listen to just the beat. You can tell what happened. The beat reel that they stole from Busy B, I mean not Busy B, but Mr. Magic's radio station that night when they got told they was whack and they left and they stole the reel, it was the beat Marley Marl made. The drums, everything, the way he do it. That beat, if you listen to it, you can tell that's a Queen's beat. That's Marley's style. That's everything about that track is Marley Marl. And he's dissing Marley Marl on that track that Marley made. And Marley's like, he stole my reel. And the whole Boogie Down production, they used those reels. They used those beats on their first album on Criminal Minded. And all of it was Marley's. So he don't get no credit for it. He don't get anything. But The Bridge Is Over was killer. Man, Marley to this day he can play that beat for you and make it for you in about 10 seconds. Because it was his. But that's how it started. That's how it all got. Man, it was a problem to be from Queensbridge, and it was a problem to be from the Bronx. That's when the boroughs started really really, it was really a problem. And they didn't kill you back then. They beat you down and let you live with the fact you got knuckled down. They was like, oh yeah, we knuckled them down so you could live with the humiliation factor. Then you had to come back and knuckle them down again or best them with your knuckles. To kill somebody then, they had to really do something to be killed. Not like today when somebody, he bumped into me, I got to shoot him. You know, it's because their feelings is hurt. Your feelings get hurt, you come back and fight them again. You know, that's what you do back then. You know, I mean, it's the same way it should be now, but these dudes are clowns. But you supposed to fight them back. That's what you do. And from this point on, I mean, the real Roxanne, she dropped a couple of lines. Somebody else said some slick stuff. Like G-Rap said some slick stuff. But the beef was dead at that point. Because Shan's career, after that, was beginning to tank. You know, it was like, Shan can't keep up. Shan made comeback songs. It just didn't hold no weight. It was over. The Bridge Is Over didn't kill the bridge. It destroyed the Juice Crew. It broke everybody into solo artists. It was done. So, that was the first decisive victory in a rap battle in history. And I'm out.